Hello, champions! Welcome back to another session where we explore the mindsets, habits, and strategies that shape extraordinary lives. Are you ready to take the next step toward becoming the person you've always wanted to be? If so, grab a notebook, buckle up, and let's dive into a topic that can truly transform your life. Let me ask you this. When life throws a challenge your way, how do you respond? Do you see it as a roadblock or an opportunity? Success isn't just about discipline, hard work, or determination, though those are essential. There's a hidden habit that can amplify all those traits and change how you approach every challenge and opportunity. That habit is reframing your perspective. Think about it. Life is full of ups and downs, but how you perceive those moments defines your path forward. Reframing isn't just about staying positive. It's about training your mind to see the potential in every situation. Imagine this. You're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. Frustration creeps in, right? But what if, instead of stewing, you saw this as an opportunity to listen to a motivational podcast, reflect on your goals, or practice gratitude? That's reframing, a subtle shift with powerful results. Let's do a quick exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and think of a recent challenge you faced. Maybe it was a tough conversation, a missed opportunity, or a personal setback. Now reframe it. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, ask yourself, what did I learn? How did this make me stronger? What's the opportunity here that I didn't see before? If you can master this habit, you'll start to see that challenges aren't obstacles. They're stepping stones. And this mindset can be applied to every area of life, from your career to your relationships and even your personal growth. Let me share a story. A friend of mine once lost a major client, which could have been a devastating blow to his small business. Instead of dwelling on the loss, he reframed the situation. He used the extra time to improve his services and network more effectively. Within months, he not only replaced that client, but landed 2 others who were even better fits. That's the power of reframing. It turns setbacks into comebacks. How many of you have a story like that? Drop it in the comments. Let's inspire each other with the ways we've turned challenges into opportunities. Now let's talk about goals. Show of hands or comments. How many of you have a big goal right now? Maybe it's starting a business, getting healthier, or improving a relationship. Here's the truth. Vague goals lead to vague results. Saying, I want to be successful, or I want to be fit, won't get you far. But saying, I will launch my business by March 1st, focusing on these 3 key steps. Now that's a goal. Why does this matter? Because clarity creates focus. When you're crystal clear about what you want, distractions fall away. It's like using a GPS. Without a clear destination, you're just driving in circles. And here's the magic formula. Break your big goal into smaller, actionable steps. Let's say your goal is to save $10,000 this year. That might seem overwhelming, but if you break it down, it's just $833 a month or about $28 a day. Suddenly it feels doable, right? Think of it like climbing a mountain. You don't leap to the summit. You take it one step at a time. And each step you take brings you closer to your goal. Now, I want you to think about your biggest goal right now. What's one small step you can take today to move closer to it? Write it down and share it in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable. Speaking of accountability, let's talk about why it's so powerful. Successful people don't go it alone. They create systems and communities to keep themselves on track. Imagine being part of a mastermind group where everyone is rooting for your success. When you share your goals with like-minded individuals, you create a support system that propels you forward. So here's a challenge for you. Find an accountability partner this week and commit to checking in with each other regularly. Better yet, drop your goal in the comments and let's build a community right here. Together we can achieve more than we ever could alone. Now let's address a hard truth. Life doesn't always go as planned. How many of you have experienced unexpected detours? Maybe you lost a job, faced rejection, or had to change course completely. Here's the thing. Successful people don't fear detours. They embrace them. They understand that flexibility is key to long-term success. If one path doesn't work, they pivot and find another way. Think of Thomas Edison. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's the power of reframing and adaptability. But it's not just inventors. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, they all face setbacks. What separates them from the rest is their willingness to adapt. They don't see obstacles as barriers. They see them as detours guiding them to a better path. Here's a quick exercise for you. Think about a time when things didn't go as planned. How did you adapt? What did you learn? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might inspire someone else to keep going. Let's switch gears for a moment and talk about visualization. Who here has ever imagined their dream life? Maybe it's standing on stage in front of a cheering crowd, running a successful business, or traveling the world with your loved ones. Visualization isn't just daydreaming. It's a powerful tool that successful people use to stay motivated. When you visualize your goals, you create an emotional connection to them. You start to believe they're possible, and that belief drives action. Here's a quick exercise. Close your eyes and picture yourself achieving your biggest goal. What does it feel like? What does it look like? Hold on to that image and let it fuel your actions. To make visualization even more effective, pair it with action. If you're visualizing yourself as a successful author, start writing every day. If you see yourself as a fit and healthy person, hit the gym consistently. Visualization is the spark, but action is the fire. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered today. We've talked about reframing your perspective, setting clear and actionable goals, staying adaptable in the face of challenges, and using visualization to bring your dreams to life. These are all essential tools that successful people use to carve their paths and achieve extraordinary things. But here's the thing. It's not just about knowing these strategies. It's about consistently applying them. You see, success is not some distant, unattainable destination. It's a series of small, deliberate steps you take every day. Each decision you make, each challenge you face, and each lesson you learn shapes the person you are becoming. And when you start to realize that the journey itself is just as important as the destination, the entire process becomes more meaningful. The power to succeed is already within you. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect circumstances. It's about making the most of what you have right now. You don't need to wait until you have everything figured out. The key is to take action, even when things feel uncertain or daunting. The courage to move forward, even when you're not 100% ready, is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Remember, you are constantly evolving. Each day is an opportunity to move closer to your goals and to the best version of yourself. Even when the road feels tough, remind yourself that every setback, every mistake, and every challenge you encounter is an opportunity for growth. It's all part of the process of becoming the person you need to be to achieve the life you want. So, let's not wait for perfection or the right time to act. Let's create that momentum today. Start small, stay consistent, and always keep your vision in mind. Whether you're taking the first step or the 100th, it's all part of the journey. Your dreams are within reach. You just need to keep moving forward. But here's the most important part. Your success is not just for you. The impact you make, the way you grow, and the way you live your life serves as inspiration for those around you. When you rise, you create a ripple effect that encourages others to rise with you. This journey is not just about individual accomplishment. It's about lifting each other up and creating a collective energy of growth, progress, and positive change. So as you step into the rest of your day, take a moment to ask yourself, how can I use the tools and strategies we've talked about today to become the best version of myself? Because that's the true power of success. It's not about the external rewards or recognition. It's about the internal transformation that happens when you decide to step into your full potential and create the life you've always dreamed of. Now let's talk about the next step. It's time to take action. What will be your first step today? Will it be reframing a challenge into an opportunity? Will it be setting that clear, specific goal that has been on your mind for weeks? Will it be visualizing your success every day, no matter how big or small? Whatever it is, make the commitment to take that first step right now. And then keep taking the next and the next. I believe in you. I believe in your potential, and I can't wait to see what you achieve when you apply these principles in your life. So, let's make it happen, together. Now, more than ever, it's time for you to step up, show up, and make your dreams a reality. And finally, to leave you with this question. What's the one thing you're going to do today that will push you closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's hold each other accountable and cheer each other on. You have the power. You have the tools. Now let's go out there and make it happen. Thank you for your time today. And as always, keep thriving, keep growing, and keep conquering greatness. Until next time.